So before we do the leaves, we'll have a couple of the vines coming from underneath. This is chocolate fondant. Okay, so it's just dark chocolate fondant. Which is a little stiffer than the regular fondant. Okay, just take some small balls and start to roll it. If my hands are like a little bit closer together at the bottom, then I'll have one end be a little bit more narrow. Then if I take it my hand this way, see how I can roll it like this, so that this end's getting thinner. You can also place it down and do it this way if you prefer. Okay, and we don't want this to be all even because it's a vine. And just kind of have one coming down here. We can kind of loop it around. And because this cake was, out of the freezer, the fondant's a little tacky, so I don't need to put anything on there for it to stick. Okay, and I think the 3 of those is fine. We can go on, move to the leaves. Okay, remember I said I use this yellow for the leaves, so I just need to take some of this and roll it out flat, use my cutters, and then I'll show you how to vein it and color them. Okay, so I'm just using cornstarch in the little nylon stocking. Take my rolling pin here. Always make sure you can pick it up and move it. Don't have to be paper thin, but fairly thin. Take some of my cutters. I'm using the like an oak type cutter. Take that. A couple of those. Maybe one of this big one. This might be too big. So let me cut maybe a couple of these little ones. And that's probably enough, but let me put this off to the side in case I need more. Take the foam pad, pop your leaves up here, take your veining tool, see how I'm using it? So this is the narrow end. I'm using it almost like holding it like a pencil. You draw it this way and out from the center, curving it as you come out. Now on these oak ones, I take the ball tool and I just push down here and pull in just slightly. So on these, I don't really thin out the edges. I'm just kind of pulling it in. Okay? Then I can plop it over here, and then I'll be able to dust it. Okay, this one usually has kind of a center line here, a center line here, and a center line here. Then you want to just do some little off kind of shoots from it, from each of these. Okay? And on this one too, this one I go a little bit more on the edge, and I just slide it this way. Kind of thin out the edge just a little bit. Okay, so I'm not rolling it, I'm just sliding it. Okay, and then I can go back and kind of do it one more time, and then they'll curl up a little bit more. Okay, because this is just for a fun, easy cake. I'm not trying to win an award with these leaves, These aren't like, they're fondant, they're not gum paste. Gum paste, you tend to want to go a lot thinner and let things dry, curved, and we're just trying to get through Thanksgiving. And then we'll be coloring these next.